And then for the at least the time you spend in the banks, you must have seen so much change that happened within the banking sector in general. Like, how was that experience overall? Like, where did you see the changes, the main changes, and how did that develop over the time you've in your tenure?
But this one particular bank pushed their clients to use ATM because that was the new phenomenon at that time.
Yeah.
They wanted everybody to go to ATM. And you're talking about when there's a 50, 65, 70-year-old person who never used any type, and they in their life, they always see a person who greets them, say, hello, how's your day? How's your family? How's it going? They would want to have a conversation. And you are telling them to go to ATM. That bank pushed all of us to say, sell ATM, ATM, ATM. They should go to their transaction. If they need to check the balance, they should go to the ATM, withdrawal, deposit, whatever.
Yeah.
And then after 2 months, 3 months, you're saying, our sales are down. I said, of course your sales are down. You're
Yeah.
pushing everybody out. You
Hmm.
are not letting them in. You are just telling everybody to go use ATM.
Yeah.
You have the back door open. They come in and they're leaving with the back door open. You want to retain them. And this is exactly what the biggest mistake that bank made at that time. And they finally realized it. And then it was a shift. But today's environment is totally different. We can compare back in 1990s to the 2020s and beyond. It is no comparable, but big change, obviously, because of the technology.
Yeah, I think you brought up a really good point because a lot of the banks nowadays, they still push the ATMs in terms of cutting out the customer service type, and they're reducing the number of customer service representatives nowadays. And I'm not sure if that's, at least from the banking sector, I think so. It might not be that great.
Yeah,
Um,
it is not actually, Azam. Let me tell you why. Because for each branch, it will cost a bank about $1 million a year.
yeah,
And so if they have 20 branches, it's $20 million. So they want to
yeah,
consolidate and save that money. That's why over the years I have learned that myself, I am a bank representative. People will
yeah,
follow me wherever I go. So
right.
I have that motto and I kept that and I tell everybody the same, do that.
Yeah. And what are your thoughts of online banking now? I know it's now the biggest thing, honestly, like in terms of,
It's part of your life. It's
yeah,
just
exactly.
part of
Yeah.
it. It is like a meal. You have 3 meals. Some people like 4 meals or whatever. It is part of your life now. It is because it's convenient, no question about it, because time has changed. And since COVID, a lot of things have changed. We are talking about, I've been working from home for past about 8 years now.
Yep.
So my COVID era started, my pre-COVID, back in 2016,
Yeah.
15,
Right.
because banks found a niche that, hey, why have an office? Why there's an expense
Yeah.
when I can give a
Just at home.
laptop to this guy, give stipend of the mobile, whatever that device is being used. I
Yeah.
will pay for that. And you are set. I don't have to worry about it. And this person will go ahead and bring the business
Right.
and
And
they would
that's
save so much money. And this is exactly what the model of a lot of banks, especially on the commercial side. And
right.
since I'm specialized in the SBA, that is where the norm is actually. So we don't need to
Gotcha.
go into the office. I have not even seen my office since I joined this bank.
Yeah.
So I don't even know the individuals. All I know, I've spoken to them over the phone, or
On
we
the
have
phone. Yeah.
Zoom calls without, sometimes with video, sometimes without videos. It's pretty different, but it's a good phenomenon in my opinion.